Welcome to the last explainer from Court Helicopter this Sunday. We did an explainer about rural affordable housing. Hundreds of people got into our inbox, Court Helicopter platforms, and wanted to know what is the difference between a levy and a contribution. Do you know what is the difference? Let us first define. There is what you call a circle. In a circle, you put your money there. When you are tired, you withdraw your money and go away. In a bank, in a savings account, you get your money there. Once you are tired, you withdraw your money from there. What about the housing levy? Let us see the law that deals with housing levy. It is affordable housing. Section 4, which says imposition of affordable housing levy. 4.1, there is imposed a levy known as the affordable housing levy. 2, the levy shall be at the rate of 1.5% of the gross salary of an employee. B, the gross income of a person received or accrued which is not subject to the levy under paragraph A. So the law says it has imposed 1.5% on the gross of your salary. Whether you are employed by government, whether you are employed by private sector, anybody called an employee, you are supposed to pay 1.5% of your gross salary. Gross means all that money that you are paid. There is the basic salary, there is a house allowance, there is medical allowance, there is travel allowance, there is non-practice allowance. All the total down there is called gross. This is inclusive the money that you are paying, deducted to NSSF, pay as you earn. All those, the gross, the complete wholesome, you are supposed to pay 1.5% of that. Number 2, the gross income of a person received or accrued which is not subject to the levy. So if you don't have a salary but you have an income, you are a practicing advocate, you are a businessman in the village, you are a mama mboga selling kuku, you are a boda rider, you are an owner of a boda, you are an owner of a bar, you are any amount of money that you receive. It says the gross income of a person received or accrued which is not subject to the levy under that paragraph, that 1.5% of your gross income. The gross income can be monthly, the gross income can be annually. This is a shocker. So the housing levy is not only for people who have pay slips. The housing levy is for anybody who receives income. If you get a shilling, 1.5% of that 1 shilling, the housing levy will take. If you get your unauza mtumba yako and you make 20,000 shillings per month, 1.5% of that levy is, of that gross, is going to be housing levy. So the question is, you are supposed to apply for a house. Suppose you don't get this house. Will this money be refunded to you. The levy. Will this money be refunded to you if you don't get a house? We go to the definition of what a levy is. We check the Black's Law Dictionary, and it is a big shock, but don't collapse. It is coming. The answer is devastating to millions of Kenyans. A levy is a formal legal imposition and a collection of tax. Levy is a tax. You can never be refunded tax. So anybody expecting that you are going to be refunded the 1.5% you are getting, that is a tax. The politicians have been talking all over, telling people that if you don't get a house, you'll be refunded your money. There is no refund. A tax, once collected, it goes to the government to utilize. It is not refundable. You cannot collect it back. It is like the authority has seized that money from you. So the levy is a tax. You are not going to see that money. Count that money as the tax you pay at the petrol station. Count that money as the tax you pay to call Airtel or to call Safaricom. That is tax. The levy is not going to be refunded. Get that. What is going to be refunded is called a voluntary contribution. Let us tell you under affordable housing where you can be refunded your money. What you can only be refunded is found in section 52 of the Affordable Housing Act, what is called voluntary savings. Mark this. It says, an eligible person may make voluntary savings with the fund for the purpose of raising a deposit towards the allocation of an affordable housing. You can yourself put your own money as a saving, just like a SACCO, for the purpose of getting a mortgage from there. If you fail to get a house, 52(4), a person who has made a voluntary saving and has not been allocated an affordable housing unit, A, may withdraw their savings by issuing 90 days written notice to the agency for refund with any accrued interest, or may apply to the board for approval of issuance of an affordable mortgage to develop a rural affordable housing. What does this mean? The levy you can never withdraw. It is a tax. But also under section 52, you can save there the way you save in a bank. Then you apply for a house. If you don't get a house, you can withdraw your savings. Or if you don't, you can apply for another house. Wakili, Omari now tells you, ignore the politicians. The politicians have never told you that that is a tax. The president, the government has never told Kenyans that that is a tax. Court Helicopter brings you the sad news on a Sunday evening that now that money is like water that has poured to the ground. You can never get it. It has gone na imeenda kamenda ako kabisa. Huwezi pata levy. Wakili Omari telling it as it is. Thank you very much and enjoy